We're trying a different layout. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Guess we'll see.
Now that's a fucking title I never thought about reading.
It's smart or something.
I think we have two definitions of the word.
It's clickbaity. There, you happy?
No, I was seeing something else other than that. Clickbaity.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
I did hear a really interesting story about this remake, actually. TLDR, there was someone on DeviantArt, yes I know, suppress the laughter, there was someone on DeviantArt who was very passionate about this series, so they did some really high quality artwork. And then Activision one day was like, you know what, we should make a remake of these games because people really want it. And then they found his work, so they basically kind of hired him and made him one of the head art people for the project.
Well, fuck.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
There's lots of little things in the remake I've heard, like in the original, because you're rescuing all the crystal dragons and everything. In the original, there's a bunch of recolors. Not in this game. Every single one of them looks different, like a different design.
Oh.
Just one of the little details that the head art guy was responsible for. And we've just started in this already. Looks pretty as hell. Oh my god. Speed! Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't like water.
Yeah.
At least in the first game he doesn't like water. It's so weird seeing this in this detail. Oh my god.
I think in the second game he could swim. After a certain power up, I think.
If you're wondering if now would be a good time to pray to your god, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not listening. Ah! Oh no, they made the controls actually good. This is better than the original, it feels like at the moment. I'm having to get used to it. It's like having to get used to the game all over again.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
There was more personality in that one little bit of animation than most of the original.
In a way, they only had so much to work with in the original game.
I mean, they had the technology limitations, but this is what I mean when I say, like, this. From what I've seen, this is how you do a remake.
Yeah.
So this is like no cut corners. For some reason, the analog stick feels strange to me. I want to use the D-pad instead. And it does give me the option to do that. Probably because I've been playing so much retro stuff lately. Suddenly using the stick is like, what?
That could be correct, yeah.
Also, this is how you know when someone's a confident Spyro player or not. Someone who's not confident will do this a lot, just kind of frolicking.
Mm-hmm.
And people who at least think they're confident at Spyro are just like, speed everywhere! In fact, thinking about it, the first time I played Spyro, that only really happened because my sister was borrowing the game from somebody.
Okay.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
We won't think too hard about the fact that this game only happened because of Activision. We'll just go on about our day.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
I'm assuming this still has the same principle of you have to use the gem to buy certain paths and other things.
Kind of. I just realized, how's the frame rate on stream? I wonder if it's keeping up okay.
It feels a bit both here and there, the one I'm looking at.
It's probably less noticeable when I'm just frolicking along.
Yeah, that's about right. And also because OBS uses a lot of memory at times, calls it to do this too.
You know what? I bet I know what the problem is.
Uh-huh.
Where is it? That might make it run a little bit better. Let's see. No difference.
Well,
At least from what I can see, no difference. I swear I can do this jump, I'm just doing it wrong. There we go. Skill point acquired?
what?
Oh! I'm not super familiar with Spyro 3 because I've only played through it once, but Spyro 3 added this thing called skill points, which were completely optional, but they were basically the precursors for 2 achievements.
Okay.
And it would seem they've also added skill points to this game as well.
To be power-ups or something at first, just from the all the skill points.
Skill points is a bit of an old-fashioned name, but it really is just an achievement.
Okay.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
As far as I can tell, all the lines are the same as before. Well, the script is the same, but they've re-recorded the lines. Oh my god, these fire effects.
Yes, indeed, they look very good.
I'm starting to think this might be a Neo situation where all these extra effects are what's making the computer go, ugh!
I wouldn't be surprised by that. I'm gonna be honest there.
Because the game's running fine. This is the same situation as Neo almost. Of the game's running fine, but the stream probably does not like it. Is what I'm seeing. Hmm. Where's the Hextrix when we need him? He would know what will affect stuff the most. Motion blur, ugh! No
Turn it
wonder! I thought it was turned off. No, wait, VSync off. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe now. That looks better already. It was the motion blur. That was what was doing it. It's not 100. It's not 100%, but it does look better.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm seeing here.
This is why you always turn off motion blur. I never even knew that at first. That's a quite recent thing. Hmm?
Did you always hit a mini-map at the bottom left?
I turned that on in the menu.
Okay.
Ah! The controls are not quite the same as the original. They're actually a bit more fluid, which is throwing me off.
Yeah, they were a bit more clunky back then compared to how smooth they are now.
There is one thing that I can still do on this game, though, I bet, that I did on the original. Because this was something I learned way back on Croc with 3D platformers, is you need to use things to help you judge distances on things. And there's a very clever little bit of design on Spyro that I bet you didn't notice before.
I'm not too sure I noticed it now.
If you want to aim anything, make sure it's between these two horns.
Oh. Well, shit. Also, you fucking play Croc too.
I played it once. I was not happy. I got to the level where I got to the level where you have to keep climbing, and they keep switching from a platform to a spike, whatever the hell that level was called.
I think I was dedicated to beat the entire game, but after I got to like the first boss,
When I got to that part with the platforming, I was like, "Fuck this." I could probably do it now, but it would probably be an anxiety fest. Also, repeat to infinity.
what's even funnier was the overlapping skays singing like an acapella.
Oh, you heard it on stream.
Yeah, I had them both going to see what it sounded like.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Ah, yes, the completely useless roll. I almost forgot about this.
So, what does it do for you if it's useful?
No, I said completely useless.
If it does become useful, I mean.
I mean, in theory, I guess it's there. I guess it serves like two purposes. Is if you wanted to dodge, I suppose you could use it.
Mm-hmm.
Or say you want to do a jump that's straight ahead, but you're a little bit off, you could like move sideways a bit.
Yeah.
But I don't ever remember using it for any of that. That's me being charitable.
I still remember having the actual demo disc of this game. Cause it was like you could like save like 2 dragons, but then there was a pretty much empty path, and at the end of it was pretty much where you would go into the next world, but it
Demo
says come
over.
back in like yeah, but it actually would say like come back September for the real adventure, and like it's giant golden text that's in the sky.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Oh wait, no. I was a bit too keen there. I'm gonna have to go back. I definitely didn't get everything.
And now back to your favorite music.
Croc had music that was way more good than it deserved to have. Because that's the main thing I remember about that game.
I just remember the controls being god awful at times for me.
I mean, between that and Tomb Raider 1, those were the first 3D games I played. Like, proper 3D. And that's quite an education, let's just say. I hear him.
Who do you hear?
Nah, 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 nah.
Oh no.
He's up really high. I need to get up there somehow.
Huh. Just noticed it actually shows how many times you get hit too, above your health icon.
What do you mean?
Like, remember how you can only get hit so many times before you actually lose a life?
Oh, that's Sparks. The color of Sparks that does that.
But yeah, but I see like 3 dots above your actual 1-up icon on the top right.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
Oh, I remember now. No, wait, no, that's the save point. I can't break it.
Not till later on, at least.
There must be a special power somewhere.
I was gonna mention to try ramming your head into it, but I don't think that would work either in this situation.
What? Invisible wall? Ugh. Oh, I have to. Oh no, I have to murder everything. Charge! Any more?
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Thinking about it, I remember a lot of people having more hype about. I remember a lot of people having more hype over Crash Remake than this, even though they're both still really, really well made.
I'm still wondering what next project they would do if they actually still do remakes of games.
Activision owns their asses, and since Activision is the new EA, I doubt they'll get to do something like this again.
Fuck.
This game for them was more a case of like, well, you've proved your usefulness. Because as nice as everything looks and plays in this game, to
Yeah.
Activision, they don't give a shit about stuff like this. This isn't considered a big seller.
Unless it have gun, you're not good.
Unless, well... I'm gonna use the cringy words. Oh well, unless the normies, unless you can get the normies money out of it as well, they don't want it. They don't care. because they're the most susceptible to the nonsense. Really, well, those people and ones with mental health and gambling problems, but that's a slightly separate issue with phones and shit. Now, where was that boy mocking me? I heard him somewhere. There he is!
I was gonna say, is it the voice inside your head every time we're on Twitter?
Oh god, camera! Camera, what are you doing? Stay with me, camera.
So, egg.
You'll be seeing a lot of those.
Sounds about right.
So for anyone who's not confident with running in a 3D environment, it's kind of screwed on this game. Because you'll never catch them if you're not used to that sort of thing. The main thing that screws me up on it is the camera sometimes, like what you saw there where it was starting to go weird.
I'm surprised he didn't stay straightforward there and have the fucking turn like that.
So we got everything, we're just missing... Well, we're just missing gems. Let's get my bearings here. Okay, so there's the well. Which means the platform to make us float up is over here? No. It's over there. I'm just thinking, how on earth do you break that one metal treasure chest we found? I just realized the music's dynamic as well.
Dynamic? I mean, it changes depending on what location you're in?
Not only what location I'm in, but whether or not I'm running.
Oh. But it's got a padlock on there, which tells me I might need a key. I either need some kind of explosive or a key.
Sheep are harmless. They're there for health. I feel like I'm wandering around aimlessly now because I don't know what to do. I actually don't remember how to get into that treasure chest. The other solution to me seems like a key.
Thing is, where would the key be in the situation?
It'll probably be an enemy carrying it. But there are no enemies left. I'm starting to think it's not on ground level. Wait a minute. No. The solution is in an elevated place, I think. Ah! I only pressed jump once, why am I gliding?
Oh god. Don't lose control now.
That awkward moment when we spend 2 hours on one level.
Don't make that come true, please. And my game crashed, god damn it.
Tiny island, maybe? Aha!
Was Tiny Island the answer?
One key.
Now to go unlock a thing with said key.
Where?
E.
I think it's over here. Haha! Is it the flying level? I bet it's the flying level. Yeah, it's the flying level. Oh god, inverted controls, what is this?
So quickly switch it.
Wait, no. They're coming this way. I should go that way. Where does this begin? Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't think we'd get it first time. Because you got to learn where everything is and then find the quickest route.
It's only a warm up anyway. This is your first time doing it on this game.
Ah!
And there he goes. Oh, hey, it's water.
Hello there, Hextrix. How are you doing?
Hello, Hex.
Nailed it. I'm sure there's ways to go faster, but...
It needs more speed.
Ah! Water. Is work still making you tired, Hex?
I think he's already done with the work thing already. He's been on break recently.
60! I know work's been making me tired, but I know health in general has not been amazing, but we're working on that.
Yeah.
Speaking of working on stuff, frame rate on the stream for this is a bit there. Ah! And I'm not sure why. I mean, I've turned the graphic settings down. The game runs fine, but stream be like, ugh! Sometimes. Double doggo.
Are they nice doggo or no? They are not.
Frame rate was fine in the flight section.
Yeah, because there was no enemies or anything in the flight section.
So
correct?
it's probably the glass. So it's grass even.
That too.
It's probably the grass doing it. Ah! Was with frame rate uncapped in video settings?
It is. It's on unlimited right now.
Guess I should stick it on the 60. Smart thing to do. That might be part of the problem.
It's very smooth now.
Wow! Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know it was uncapped. I didn't even notice that setting because I'm not used to lots of games letting you do that, so I didn't even notice it was there.
Yeah, I saw the unlimited earlier, but I didn't think it was that much of a problem. So, when what was going on with the other settings?
Streaming never go uncapped. So never go uncapped and never have a motion blur on. Got it.
Yes.
I don't even know what the benefits are of going uncapped anyway. I don't understand why it's a thing.
You get to see more frames.
It just seems like PC Master Race people flexing. Going uncapped.
Pretty much.
Ah! Wish there was an easy way to turn the camera. Uncapped is for performance to be fully usable while keeping it user-friendly. I see.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
I was saying to Ducky though, with this remake, they literally hired someone from DeviantArt who was super passionate about Spyro because the original game had lots of recolored dragons, pretty much like the lazy way of making characters. But he literally made a different character for each of the 100 dragons you rescue in the first game. So everyone has like their own distinctive look now that they never had in the PlayStation 1 game.
Hell, even their animation gives them more personality now.
I'ma kick you. Is that your plan? You're gonna kick me? Definitely haven't found everything. Oh wait, no, yes we have. Snuffy? I do not know this Snuffy.
I do. Other than bring up the obvious normal VTuber thing.
I'm probably gonna take one look at it. Oh, that's Snuffy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I was like, huh? Toasty. Also, to repeat the joke I said to Ducky earlier, casual Spyro enjoyer, pro MLG gamer. Ah! I didn't know her name was actually Snuffy. You know, each map have more than 100 collectibles. It goes up to 120%. If I remember on the first game, you 100% it, and then there's a treasure room at the end which cranks it up to 120. Wait, we already did this one. We found 3 portals. Stone, Sunny, and Toasty. Okay, that's where we need to go next, but let's see if there's anything else. This was Toasty. A stone. Did we go here? Ah yes, the Tomb Raiders. I already has the Tomb Raiders. I'm not sure if I even want to play all of them. I suppose I should play the newest stuff, even though I hear the reboot, the first reboot, has some borderline gore torture porn with some of the deaths that happen.
That is correct, yes. That is very much correct. That shit's all over YouTube at one point.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
So wait, what does he say if I'm playing on desktop? Well, I am playing on desktop, but I mean without a controller. Use the mouse? They probably just assume everyone's on controller. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepier than the original.
Oh god.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
I want to see what it said on that cake. It said Spyro and something else. They don't have to do it, but they did.
There's a lot of the plan is take down everything in your path.
Terminate with extreme prejudice. That's a lot of bull.
Burning all free meat for days.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
Uh-huh. Burp! How do I get up there?
Immediately just punch bourbon into the air.
Aha! Oh my god, it's him! Where the hell is he going? We'll chase him in a minute.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Not the first design that comes to in mind with a name like 4. Maybe that's the joke. Ow. We've lost sight of the blue boy. Got him! There's just a bit more treasure to find. Did you know how them dragons be with them treasures?
The treasures?
like a meme or something. Dragons gotta have treasure.
That's pretty much how they were described back then. Well, story-wise, of that being around Treasure half the time.
It's not there, that's for sure. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, trying out the new DLC on ahead in time at the moment.
The tag mode.
Yeah. I just finished the fucking hell, the special mode on it that tells you how to play it.
Wonder what the player base for that is like now.
It's going pretty good, what I'm seeing here. I'm pretty much just waiting in the lobby to start playing it.
What? How are you still alive? Ow. Oh, I know what happened. It's because I died, so they respawned him, even though he doesn't have an egg anymore. So somewhere around here there is about 8 jewels hidden in plain sight, and I'm probably going to kick myself when I find them. Well, I'm not in the fountain because they won't even let me near that. Aha! I don't know if we finished. Because I don't remember, it's been too long. Oh wow, I can travel straight to the... Yo, I can travel straight to the worlds, I don't even have to find a doorway. Oh wow, they actually gave him a voice now.
You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
He still jumps on his head to get in there. So wait, if it was the uncapped frame rate that was fucking me, that means I can put this back on. Hey.
Son of a bitch!
What's up?
I got called getting behind me.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Speed!
You need to go faster.
What? Get... Boom. Super Fudge! Hello, Super Fudge.
Hello.
How are we doing? Oh, wait, hang on. That's what these are for. I'm okay. Unfortunately, stream will end a bit early today because I will be going in about 40
hour?
minutes, come to think of it. Just realized what time it is. Time goes fast.
Time to slow down, please. It's too much for us.
I need another cannon. Unless... Speed! Yeah, I can't scale that jump. Too far. You know, as last words go, it's a pretty poor choice to moon the person who's about to incinerate you. Like, do you have any last words? I said words!
Hey, Spyro. Sparks
I guess he just wanted a gesture instead.
protecting you. Make sure closer to keeping strong by feeding him lots of butterfly.
I can only turn it, I can't push it. Oh, now it hits. What the hell? Didn't do that before. Ah!
Oh god.
Casual death. No big deal. Don't worry, kids, he's not dead.
It was just a mild wound to the heart. And a lot of water.
Well done, Spyro.
I wonder why the water's purple for some reason. Like it's poison.
I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
This boy. This freaking... Am I a big Spyro fan? Kind of. These games are not bad. Like back when back when Mario was only just starting to find its feet in 3D, and Sonic was kind of completely clueless. People were playing stuff like this as Spyro games, I guess. This and Crash.
That too, yeah.
Though I've only played a little bit of Crash, and from what I've heard, it gets masochist levels of hards.
That is true. I have never actually played Crash, but I have seen full playthroughs of it.
I've played some of the original Crash, but I've not played the whole series, and yeah, everything I've read and heard tells me that it gets that masochistic in places.
In the new one, they're pretty much reimagined all that new stuff on it. They added a level that they did not add in the original game that was taken out because it was way too fucking hard.
Yep, fits the title then. Who's messaging me? I remember this guy!
What's... Okay, you want to explain to me what just happened?
Oh, nothing. Just a couple where the guy's in heavy armor, and then the wife just like slaps him on the ass, and he charges you. You like ah, and he's going to move out the way, and he falls off the cliff. Dead. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Oh, they can see where they're going. Well, kind of. One ran into a wall, the other one ran off a cliff.
They can partially see where they're going.
The moon? What the hell? I don't remember that. Some
guess they
solar
add-
eclipse thing.
I guess they added a little dramatic effect.
Oh lord, they're coming! Run away!
They jump on the giant rock.
Where's the third one? How far did the third one get? Did he just go off a cliff as well?
Most likely.
I ain't silly enough to get in range of that spoon. Ah! 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 Why? Sometimes I glide by accident.
How fast do you press the jump button to make it glide like that?
Wah!
Dr. Shep thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
No. The way he ran at me, it just ran back again. No. No. I have the strangest feeling I have to toast that butt.
You most likely have to.
There we go. Oh! Nearly ran off the cliff.
I was gonna say, what's with games running off cliffs recently?
I very much appreciate the attention to detail on this game, though, because this is how you do a remake, in my opinion. Because it just adds all this little extra bits of personality that it didn't have to do, but it does.
Yeah,
Ah, gems!
Not gonna lie, it does look pretty damn good, and with the whole thing with the personality and all.
What concerns me is how many mods there are for this in Crash. We
A
won't go
lot.
into what the mods are.
I've seen them. I've seen the Spyro one.
One?
The specific one I'm thinking about. There is more than one, but there's always the one I've seen on Twitter several fucking times. It was just making him chubby.
I think the favourite one I saw was the one where they just turned Spyro into a derpy pug.
What the fuck? You should get it one time and like confuse everyone about it. What? This is Spyro.
I mean, I couldn't find it, so...
Oh, damn.
A lot of the mods, I was like, yeah, this is very too DeviantArt for me. Thank you.
That's about right.
Oh, I can't go that way. Damn. I'm glad we optimized this though before we got any further, because the game's gonna get even faster later.
Oh, that's a lovely thing to hear right now.
Now I remember this jump being a pain in the ass. Question is it still a pain in the ass? First try.
No longer pain in the ass.
Oh. Yeah, I know Spyro 1 relatively well, but later games in the series are when my brain's gonna start going into like blank, I have no idea what I'm doing territory.
And that's when the fun stuff starts happening.
Speed!
Increase the speed. Is there a way to go faster?
Not yet, but there will be.
Okay. Want to double check that at least on this game.
So any poor person who struggles just with the running on that, oh boy. Do I have bad news for you? That was a long loading time. Oh. This boy, my eternal nemesis. I'm starting to feel it a bit more now. The controls feel a bit less floaty to me.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
I cannot remember the guy's name though, but hats off to whoever did the designs for all 100 dragons on this game. He put in the work, showing the passion and love for this series.
I do wonder if there's more than 100 though, or if there's any secret ones.
I just realized what he has as a weapon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That. No! I'll climb back up. I should probably check when this game came out, because I imagine Mario 64 came out first. Because that was a very important game.
What was the full name of this one? I can look it up for you real quick.
I mean, just Spyro 1 should be enough.
Okay.
You've known... I forget.
That and the fact that I think the name is... The subtitle, I think, is different for different parts of the world.
September 9th, 1998.
And Mario 64 came out before then, I would imagine. Or at least Ocarina of Time.
June 23rd, 1996. 2 years earlier.
Yeah, I figured. That sounds about right as well. Because people saw what Mario 64 was doing and they were like, damn! We need to up our game.
Yep.
Because
They mostly did it.
I
Go
admit,
ahead.
even though I haven't played Mario 64, I imagine games like Spyro wouldn't exist without it. Ah!
And there he goes.
What was you going to say?
Give me a second, I just saw like the slow fall. I think you were still talking before that happened.
No, that was my whole sentence. Oh no, that's not. I'm not gonna make the jump. I'm not gonna make the jump.
I think you need to go higher or something. I don't know. I kind of forgot what I was gonna say, to be honest.
Ah, there's where we need to go. Except this is probably the exact same one we jumped from before. Oh boy. No, we made it. Except I need a key.
Oh my god.
And I don't have a key.
We have to go back to the other side to find the key.
Oh! We should be back for that. If I know my video game design, the key's probably in this direction.
Now it's more of what kind of enemies holding it.
Might not necessarily be an enemy.
That too.
Speed. Twisted.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
No doubt I want me to glide here. Aha! Oh, I see what's going on here. Where does it want me to go now? Here? This is one of the only unfortunate things that happens in Spyro games, though, and some other collectathon games too, is you'll get to a point where the world is empty and there's like 2 or 3 things you're missing. And you somehow have to find it. How do I get over there? That jump is not doable, at least not from here.
Is there a higher point advantage you can jump up to or climb up to?
Most likely. I think I know what they want me to do.
What is it?
Yeah, there we go.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Oh no, going in circles.
And the place is not that big too. You're rushing in circles now. This is bad.
I think it was this way. No, it takes us back here. Ah! I'm looking for a cave. At least I think that's what I need is a cave. This is where we started. God, imagine doing this without the run. Whew.
Imagine doing it at hold end.
Ow! I don't feel confident about running jumps yet. I think I screwed that up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just made it. Oh,
All of that for 25 joules and 100% level completion. It is done. It is time to leave this cursed place.
it's not that bad. I can think of much worse places than here in Spyro.
But that's a little bit taste for later on what they're gonna give you.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Speed!
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
No, thank you. Maybe later. Ah! Nice to see you. I'm allowed one bad pun today. That was it.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big.
Now the real question is this a slippery ice level?
As far as I remember, no, which is a blessing. Most
Yes,
definitely.
I'm gonna say that's like the best thing I've heard all day.
God, imagine ice with that running around.
Oh, I don't want to imagine that, please.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
We're going through this quite quick. I promise I haven't played this before. I just have some memories of the PlayStation 1 game.
If you do get through this quick enough, you still have 200 games you have to get through anyway.
Yep. And I guess there's those optional achievement things as well.
Yeah.
I haven't decided if I'm going to do them yet. Depends how hard they are. Though some achievements is not even a case of like how difficult the achievement is. Sometimes it's like tediousness or some stupid time sink achievement. Some games are like that. How do I get up there? Oh, wait, hang on. Lesson in 3D platforming. Jump in while turning the camera. Ah! And I failed. Just kind of reach there. Oh wait, steps. I was like, where do I go now? Oh.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Ready for adventure! Ah. I never played the PlayStation 2 games, but I heard they turned Spyro into an edgelord. And they tried to make everything dead serious.
You're not wrong. I've seen the art style for those games. It was not the best.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
And yes, you were correct on the whole serious bits too, and the fucking girl dragon he's with, and all that stuff.
Oh god.
Uh-huh. And then we get to the figure game.
We do not talk about the figure game.
Where Crash Bandicoot was in it too.
The only thing I'll say about the figure game was, isn't there a TV show tie-in and
yes.
Crash had an Australian accent?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's just like the Sonic situation. It's better than when they don't talk.
It's more of when the hell do you even get a voice acting in the first place compared to all the other characters in the game?
key? No!
Well.
Oh my god, the key's over there.
Time to make the entire path back up here again.
That is not a short path either. Oh wait, hang on. Bonk. Bonk. Any more? That wasn't everything. Ah, shoot.
Now it's more of where to look for everything at.
There's probably a hidden platform somewhere I have to glide to. That's how that's how these games usually roll. Sure, it's polite of those bats to not hurt me, though. Just lurkers.
You're the only kind thing so far in this game. They won't smack you in the back of the head.
Is that right at the start of the level? Where the hell is that? Seems like every level ends up being like this eventually. Oh my god, I missed ones right at the beginning. That wasn't everything. That wasn't everything! Ah!
One single jewel.
This is the worst possible scenario. Because that could be anywhere. I'm sure. This is me right now. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Just one gem to find. This is fine. Also, time is starting to get against me as well, so I need to get a skiddy on.
Yeah. Apply all the speed.
Oh, there it is. Excuse me.
Grab it, go, go, go.
Speed. Oh. All things considered, that could have been a much worse. It could have been hidden in some tiny corner somewhere.
Oh no.
Out of sight, out of mind.
At least it wasn't in the end.
But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that's us done for today. We might be back a bit later today, but got family stuff to do. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. So have a good one. We'll be back on again sometime. You take care. Have a good Monday. Bye.